Do you like clit or vaginal?
Both.
Oh, wow.
Especially at the same time.
Whoa! You're spoiled!
I am.
You're spoiled! I'm so jealous!
I'm so spoiled.
And you come more than once?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what am I doing with my life?
Hello, my loves, and welcome back to Luvbites by Dr. Tara podcast, where we talk about all things sex, relationship, dating, and today we're going to talk all about dating, the good, the bad, the creepy. I am here with Jade.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi. Jade is an artist, a comedic influencer, and just overall, like, LA hot girl.
Wow, you're always so nice to me. Damn.
When she walks around, people turn around like she's LA hot girl.
Hey, you say that by yourself, okay?
When I open a textbook that says LA hot girl 101, it's a picture of Jade.
Still, you're gonna make me blush, man. Oh my god.
Okay, so you've been doing music.
Yeah.
Yeah, you released one EP, right?
I released one song, and then I
song?
have 3 more songs coming along, like a whole pop song.
Okay.
Music video kind of vibe.
What was that first song called?
Feel You Closer.
Feel You Closer. Oh,
yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, I want to feel you closer.
What are the new songs about?
So the new song is about the love cycle of relationships.
Oh.
So the first song is called Hold On. It's like when you first, fall in love with someone.
Yeah.
Second song is called Too Deep. When you get in too deep.
It's never too deep.
And then the third song is called Why Don't You Fuck Off. It's like it's like breakup. Yeah. So it's like a little like storyline.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
From the start to the end.
LA dating for you.
LA dating. And LA dating, we're going to get into it. So you have so many dating stories. Because even when we were hanging out or talking about stuff, or when I went on your podcast, like you've had some really good stories to tell. So I have to say my first question is like, what is the worst dating story from all of your dating situations in LA?
Oh man, so I've been catfished about 3 times in total.
By men?
By men.
That's the thing. It's like people always say like women are the people that catfish, right? Like women put on these filters on their photos, like they catfish. People don't say that men catfish too, when in fact a lot of men do. They use their photos from like 5 years ago.
Yeah, and they Photoshop too.
Yeah.
They use that Adobe Photoshop stuff. Like I'm like, damn, like, and a heavy filter. They honestly, I got tricked by a black and white photo. I thought he was an artist. It was like a black and white photo, and then in person his skin is fucked up, his teeth is fucked up, like everything is just like crazy. And I was like, fuck. And he took me to karaoke.
He took you to karaoke?
And he started like feeling me too much. Like, but luckily I knew one of his friends because I played basketball with them. Ooh. And I was like, dude, please save me from this guy. This guy is like being way too crazy.
Ooh.
And then I went home like probably like 30 minutes later.
Oh no. Yeah. So this is like one of the men that catfished
This is one of the men that catfished me.
What about the other 2? Were they just the same?
So the second one, I actually ended up dating him.
Girl, you are not being good PSA right now. Like, he catfished me, but I ended up dating him regardless.
Because I think it's just that initial, okay, cool, I'm going to be your friend. But then over time, I spend more time with them. I think I just slowly start to fall in love.
But how did he catfish you? Like, in person, he's not as attractive as his photos?
No. So he used a singing performance, like a professional photo with like dark lighting and like shadows and everything. So it hid like half his face. And I was like, wow, it's so mysterious. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to match with this guy. Like, yeah, I'm going to go with this guy. He's a singing teacher. Like, I'm going to, we're going to be singers together. So that's what happened.
But then in person, what happened?
He didn't dress good. Like, he was just like full on, he was just kind of a slob a little bit. But I'm like, okay, maybe he has some potential. Maybe I could.
Oh, a fixer-upper.
Maybe I could fix him.
How long did you date this guy for?
A year. A whole year.
A whole year from a catfish situation. Girl, what did you learn from this?
I gotta vet my people better. I can't just go for like the easiest, most convenient option.
You don't like try to FaceTime them before you go meet them?
Nah. Should though, right?
So you're now in a complicated situation.
Yeah.
Like, so you're dating, you're not dating. It's kind of like a situationship.
No, he wants to. He loves me to death. He like wants to be like very, very, very serious. But my mom is like iffy of him.
Your mom doesn't like him,
and his mom doesn't like me. So it's just like family drama.
What?
His mom doesn't approve of me because of like I do sexy stuff online.
Right.
And then he told his mom that he's not okay with. He's like, he's uncomfortable with me posting like thirst traps sometimes. Like
your bikini photos, but you have banging body and like you can feel empowered to post it and celebrate your body without like the male gaze.
But I think he felt insecure.
Oh.
And he just wants like me all to himself kind of.
Oh.
kind of thing.
So why doesn't your mom like him?
I think because his mom didn't like me, so then she didn't like him.
Is this an Asian man?
It's an Asian
man. Totally an Asian man situation.
Oh, you know?
Well, no, because like in Asian culture, it's a collectivistic culture, so we care a lot about what our families think about our partners, right? Versus like white people, I tend to have like individualistic cultural values, meaning like, oh, my happiness is like what I pursue, and I have prerogative to like choose whoever I want.
Yeah.
And like usually like in white American cultures, their families are not that involved. But in Asian culture, it's so involved. Like when I first dated my now husband, my parents were very like curious about who this person is. They wanted to know like everything, like where did he go to school? How much money does he make? Show me a spreadsheet. I sent them like an Excel sheet.
And then did they like him afterwards?
Yes.
After the Excel sheet, right?
Yes.
You just got to show them the stats.
Stats, bro.
Right?
Stats.
If they check the check marks and the parents approve.
Yeah. So for me, it wasn't all about the check marks at all because, you know, I was married before and that relationship was all check marks. Like he was perfect. He checked all the boxes, but we didn't have chemistry and it ended in a divorce. So now with my new relationship with my now husband, when we started dating, I couldn't care less about check marks. Like I didn't care about the boxes. I only cared about the chemistry and the connection, the genuine like chemistry that we have for each other. Not about sex, just about like, am I attracted to this person like truly? And so I was caring about that way more. But then my parents were like, okay, but like send me a spreadsheet.
Oh shit. But then why was the attraction not there with the other guy?
No. He was a great guy.
Like on paper.
With my ex-husband. He was a great guy. We just never had chemistry, but he was a great guy. So he would be amazing for someone.
Did you guys have sex often though?
No.
Oh, see, that's why.
Yeah.
I think that's what, yeah.
And it's a big indicator
sex
that I didn't know before we got married.
Like you didn't want to bang him.
Right. Because back then, I wasn't also studying and caring a lot about my own sexuality. I was all about like doing research about sexual satisfaction. And then I had to like live this life of like a lie where I go to school and I teach in college, like about sexuality and sexual empowerment and satisfaction. But then I didn't have that at home. So it was like very crippling. But then now with my now husband, like I live a very liberated life and like lots of desires and passion for each other, a lot of chemistry. It feels so great.
Oh, wow.
So do you have chemistry with this guy?
I do. I have so much chemistry, lots of sexual chemistry. But I wanted to ask you, like, how much is too much sex per day?
People like don't ask that. They usually ask like how much is like not enough sex per week.
Oh yeah, because I think it's too much.
Okay, how much is too much sex per day? I would say when it causes physical injuries. That's when it's too much sex. Yeah, like when it's too raw.
Okay, well I'm
in
not
your
injured.
pussy, or like if his penis is too raw, like then I think that's whenever there's physical injury, is too much sex.
Okay.
How much sex are you having?
2 to 3 times a day. Is that a lot?
It's great. It's great to hear.
But I was thinking like, damn, it's kind of a lot. Like because whenever I do it, like I fall asleep after.
Yeah, because
it drains
a lot of energy.
Yeah. So I'm trying to cut it down more, and then he's like, "You don't love me as much anymore," kind of thing. So I'm like, he's feeling insecure because I'm like, kind of like, let me just like slow down a bit because I think it's a little too much.
Well, research found that the happiest couples tend to have sex at least once a week.
Oh,
so
wow.
You can tell them that.
Oh, damn. So I could just do it once a week and he'll be fine.
Yeah. Do you
won't
enjoy
like
it?
I like it. I love it.
What about like your journey? Like when did you become comfortable with your sexuality? Because, you know, you grew up Asian. You're half Asian,
half
right?
Asian,
yeah. You grew up kind of Asian. How did you become like sexually empowered?
Oh my God. I think it was after I lived in China.
What?
I moved back to China when I was like around 20. Tried wrestling. Okay, it was because of wrestling. I think that's why.
You tried wrestling?
Yeah, I tried out for a WWE tryout in China. They're recruiting Asian wrestlers. I'm not even joking.
Jade, you have had so many lies.
Oh my God, it's crazy.
Tell me more. What you joined a WWE?
Yeah, so they're recruiting WWE, like they're recruiting Asians. They need more Asians because there's so
They want
I was
more
asked
diverse.
I was asked because I could speak English and Chinese. And I did it. It was like a 1 week tryout and it was crazy. I was covered in bruises. It was just intense, most intense military training I've ever done in my life. But I met a guy and I fell in love. with one of the tryout people.
Another wrestler?
Another wrestler.
And then how did that pan out?
I actually moved to Singapore because of him, and I lived with him for like my visa, like 3 months.
Did you love him, or were you there for the visa?
No, I loved him. I was on a tourist visa, but then that's when
Oh.
COVID happened, and then we had to
And
leave.
you moved back here.
Yeah.
And then you became LA hot girl.
Then I became LA hot girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So in today's episode, I'm going to share with you 10 interesting statistics about dating.
Okay.
And then you tell me if it makes sense based on your LA hot girl experience.
Okay.
Okay. Number 1. 53% population of LA is single. Half of LA is single.
Are they single, or do they have a roster?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Like, maybe they're just not serious. They have a lot of situationships. I feel like people in LA always are fucking someone. Like, no one's just alone.
So these people are not single.
I don't think
They're in a situation.
I think they're banging something.
Ah.
Yeah, something, anything.
Anything. These men be horny.
They do be horny.
Okay, number 2. 41% of LA daters admitted that their top criteria for attraction and to pursue a relationship is physical attractiveness, is physical appearance. So 41%, almost half the people that are single and dating in LA say their top criteria is physical appearance. What do you think about that?
I believe that 100%. I feel like LA is probably one of the most shallowest cities.
Oh, hot take.
Really, really.
But we're from here.
We are from here, but this is like entertainment, right? Everyone's trying to look good. Everyone cares about like appearances. I feel like appearances is like a feeling. It's kind of a feeling you get too.
Yeah. Energy.
It's an
Yeah.
energy exchange. Maybe it's combined, but I believe that. I totally believe that. Everyone looks
So-
at looks first.
When you are you on were you on dating apps?
I was on dating apps
So
before.
do you just swipe based on physical characteristics that you like?
For me, I'm not really into the physical stuff. I base it on how well they treat me.
But then on apps you wouldn't know. Like how would you swipe right to someone?
I get catfish so easily. I swipe right to someone with a mask as their first picture. They had a fucking mask, a poker
What?
mask like this, and I was like, oh my god, it's so hot, it's Kakashi. I'm so mysterious, and I was like, yes.
You need to evaluate your choices.
And then in person, he's like whining and dining me. So I was like, I fell in love with the gifts and the whining and dining.
So
and all
does that
stuff.
matter a lot?
I think that for me it matters. Like
Okay.
how well they treat me, how well they spoil me
Yeah.
matters more than physical appearance
Okay.
to me. But I think other people in LA, they look at physical appearance first.
Okay. So for all the single men out there, what are your tips? Like how can they become more attractive?
Okay, I definitely think you should have a mask in your first picture.
No.
No, you can't. The catfishing,
No.
filter your photos a little bit.
Okay, second
You might
tip.
land me.
Yeah, like they're single. They want to get a girl. They
Oh.
want to pull girls. They want to like have a girlfriend. What would be your tips?
First date, you have to do the escalating touch method.
Oh, what's that?
So when you're on a date, sit side by side.
Oh, not across.
Don't sit across from each other because it gets awkward. You're just gonna look into each other's eyes and not be able to touch each other. Like touch is so important in attraction. So as a guy, like don't touch her thigh first. Touch her slowly touch her elbow, and then like just do like little grazes, like tease her.
Like you laugh together, ha ha ha, and then just touch the arm.
Yeah, you already know.
Oh,
I'm sure you
okay.
do that.
I
You pulled
probably
that on
do.
me one time.
I
I remember.
definitely did.
And then just like little things where like, wiping her mouth with a napkin.
What? That's so sexual.
What? If
What
she has
is
something on her face, she's like, oh, let me get that for you.
How does this woman eat? Why would she have something on her face?
Okay, well, maybe I'm a messy eater, so it works on me.
So then when he's like, oh, you have something on your face and put a napkin on your face, that's like attractive?
Or like feed
Like,
her.
oh, you're taking care of me. Is that the vibe?
Yeah, or like literally like chopping up her food and feeding it to her. Like that gets them going. Or vice versa, like feeding the guy. Like guys love that shit. They eat that up.
There's a whole feeding kink.
Oh. I didn't know that.
But that's about sex. But yeah, there's a whole feeding kink.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
we feed each other.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow, and I love it. I like eat that up. I feel like a little baby.
Okay, so tips would be escalating touch method.
Escalating touch
from like
method.
elbow and then maybe arm.
Shoulder.
Yeah.
And then when she's laughing, when she's playing with her hair, and when she's very fiddly that
into
means
it.
she likes you. That means
Mm.
she's into it. Yeah.
But
and-
if she's like giving you like one word feedback, one word response, and looking away a lot, like don't touch her.
yeah, don't touch her with
She
that.
doesn't like you.
And also, you know when a girl likes you by the eye contact. So
What
if she-
kind of eye contact?
I would say more than 3 seconds, and it's just like gazing deeply into your soul kind of thing. So if they focus on like the color of your eyes, or if they stare at one eye and then the other eye, it's like a dream.
One eye.
One eye and then you know what I mean? If you stare at both eyes, like some people just look at one eye,
Right.
but like there's a pupil thing. If you stare at both eyes, you're more likely to fall in love.
Oh, there you go. That's good tip. Look at that.
Yeah.
Jade.
You know, just trying to make people
Dating
fall in love.
expert, love guru. Okay, so next statistic. 57% of LA singles, okay, half at least, 50% of LA singles prefer casual relationships over long-term commitments.
50% is crazy.
57%.
In LA?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's LA. Maybe. Are they guys or girls or both?
Both.
Wow. I think it's because it's hard to maintain a long-term relationship. I can understand that.
Why is it hard?
Because staying loyal is hard, right?
Yeah.
Staying
Is it
loyal
because
to-
of LA?
I think it's because there's a lot of hot people in LA and there's a lot of temptation out there. And I think discipline is the most important thing. Maybe I think LA lacks discipline in that sense.
What about like the idea of like it can go from casual to committed relationship?
I think that's pretty possible because
Yeah.
usually when you start like having sex with someone, feelings come along and you can't help but catch feelings because my love language is physical touch and acts of service. So like if I'm, having sex with someone, I can't help. I can't help it, like, but to fall in love.
Oh.
Which is how I fell in love with the catfish.
Do you like men going down on you?
Of course.
Like, is that a love language when they service you that way?
Yeah, I love men going down on me, but I love my nipples like sucked even more.
Played with?
Even more.
Whoa.
More than
Is that your number one preference?
number
It's like
one
the
preference.
hottest thing?
Hottest thing.
Nipple sucking.
Nipple sucking.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you get nipple-gasm?
I don't know. I never had that before. I don't know what that feels like.
It feels like vaginal because it just feels like you
Do you
tense up
tingle?
and like, yeah.
Your whole body tingle?
I think you've had it.
I think I've almost had it.
Yeah.
I don't think any guy has made me come.
Vaginally.
Yeah. I've never experienced that in my whole life.
Oh man, it's amazing.
I only know how to clit come myself.
Yeah, with the vibrator.
With the vibrator and sometimes my hand. Like if I focus hard, I could like come with just my hand like this.
Easy peasy.
Like DJ time.
DJ time. But yeah, self-pleasure is a huge part of being sexually confident and comfortable in your own skin, right? Because you can give yourself pleasure. Like that's easy. But with a partner, like you said, like you've never had an orgasm.
Not with my partner for some reason. I don't know why.
Vaginal orgasm is hard. It's not something that people just like
Are you supposed
like
to
that.
concentrate? Like how do you get
there's
it?
a lot of breathing, like a lot of focusing on breathing, and it's much easier when I already came through the clitoris. So like my first orgasm is clitoral orgasm, then we go to penetration, then it's easier for me because all the blood is already there.
But what does it feel like? Is it like clenching?
Yeah, it feels like contracting in your vagina, like ooh, like
What do you like
that,
more?
like pulse,
Do you like clit or vaginal?
both.
Oh wow.
Especially at the same time.
Whoa! You're spoiled.
I am.
You're spoiled. I'm so jealous.
I'm so spoiled.
And you come more than once.
Yeah.
Oh my god! What am I doing with my life? Shit, dude.
Yeah. Yes, there's that.
And I heard there's anal orgasms too.
There is, but I've personally never had one.
But guys have it often, right?
Well, I mean, if you really remove mental restrictions and focus on just the pleasure and the prostate massaging of the penetration into the butthole, whatever your sexual orientation is, you can experience. That's why, gay men experience it through penetration with their lovers. Straight men may experience it through pegging, but they have to remove that mental restrictions first, because a lot of straight men have mental restrictions and they can't have pleasure in the anus, but that's here.
I think that's why I can't come, because it's my
It's
mental.
here. Yeah.
I gotta relax or something.
You gotta try sexual meditation. Have
Oh.
you tried it?
No, I haven't tried it.
Okay, I have like a YouTube video, 5-minute sexual meditation. I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay, cool.
And
cool,
for
cool.
those listening and watching, I'm gonna put the link in the description as well so you can try.
Hey, try that.
Okay, so LA is a big, big city,
Mhm.
and research found that 1 in 4 people in LA find if someone lives across town, they find that as long distance relationship.
How many miles though?
Like if you live in West Hollywood and
then-
you're like dating someone in like, let's say,
Diamond Bar?
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
god.
long distance
That-
relationship.
Okay, it's crazy
Or
because
Pasadena.
my previous was like that. Was like a fucking Diamond Bar shit.
Was that long distance relationship?
Well, he would always come to me and drive, but so like not really. I don't think that's long distance.
Yeah.
But then the next one after that was like 5 minutes walking distance from
Easy.
me. Downtown, like
Yeah.
super convenient. So I like that.
People love proximity. Like they want to be able to like go see their partner in like 10, 15 minutes or maybe 20-minute maximum. They don't want to drive an hour. So that makes sense.
But
to
do you
me.
feel like if you drive an hour to them, you love them more?
No.
Oh wow, because it's more hassle.
No, I don't think so. Well, I used to drive to see my partner all the time because when we didn't live together, but now that we do, it's so much better.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, it is.
Okay, the next one is 28% of singles in LA report dating someone in the entertainment industry at least once.
Oh,
So,
that's a smaller number.
yeah, you think it should be more?
Oh, I think it should be like 30-40%.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you dated someone in the entertainment industry?
No, but I've been in a bad situation.
What does that mean?
So there's this famous producer from Miami that I didn't know he was a famous producer until like my friend told me. He's like, yo, Jade, this guy likes you. Like, why don't you get some beats from him?
Whoa.
So he came to LA and he was like, he wanted to meet up with me. So I met his whole family and I was like, okay, these guys are pretty safe. Let's hop in the Lamborghini for a bit and let's go back to their mansion for just like, I'll just like smoke up 20 minutes with them. So I did that, but I shouldn't have went back to their mansion.
Oh.
And then he was like, I want to propose a deal with you. So I was thinking this is going to be a music deal, but it was not a music deal.
What's the
It
deal?
was a sexual arrangement. Like, you have to stay with me and please me, and I'll give you this amount of money, and you could have my watches as collateral.
What?
And his son, his 17-year-old son was in on it too. They got me in the hot tub and they tried to make me all comfortable and stuff. Like, I was feeling safe because I thought family, right?
Family.
Family is like, oh, I feel,
yeah.
like, comfortable.
Oh, no. What?
But apparently they've done this like to a lot of people.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That is so disappointing when people just turn out to be terrible.
I escaped though. Like, luckily I was like,
good.
no, I don't want to.
You got your Uber real quick.
I got my Uber real quick and I dipped out.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's terrible.
I think that's the entertainment industry for you though. Like, it's just the music industry. People are always going to try to.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a Diddy thing.
Yeah, and there's that whole thing and like hundreds of people.
He was friends with Diddy too.
Oh
They're
no.
friends. I was like, he was scrolling Instagram and Diddy was like liking his photos.
Oh no.
So it was like they're all connected somehow.
Cautionary tale though.
Cautionary
Like, there's
tale.
all these terrible people out there and it's really important to like vet people.
And don't get sucked in through their family members.
Yeah, just because their son is there
Yeah.
doesn't mean it's wholesome.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Jade, you've had so many situations in your life.
Just that one. That was crazy.
Whew.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, next, 22% of LA singles say that they check someone's astrological sign before they meet up with them.
22%?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I totally believe that.
22%,
Girls
so
girls
like-
love astrological signs. I feel like guys love it too.
What's your sign?
Guess.
Sagittarius?
No, I'm a little fiery though. Huh?
Aries.
No, I'm
What?
I'm an air. I'm an air sign.
What's an air?
Two sides.
What?
Twins.
Gemini. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What? Do you feel like a Gemini?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like
Really?
I definitely have a lot of sides.
Really?
You're getting this like energetic side of me, but I'll also be really slow and
I can tell.
calm,
Like a turtle?
like a turtle, like a rabbit, like just like shy and meek.
Oh.
But at the same time, I could be like loud and aggressive. So it just depends what animal you want.
I see. What
Yeah.
what animal am I getting right now?
I think you're getting like a lion,
Ooh.
like a little puma kind of situation.
I like a puma. I'm a Virgo, and I think like when I read a Virgo book, like it like looks like me.
Dude, I love Virgos. We're
you.
compatible as fuck.
We are. We're
Air
really
and earth.
compatible. Yeah, just
It's-
vibes.
My high school sweetheart was a Virgo, and my current's a Virgo.
Yeah, Virgo men can be really good, but at the same time, like over analytical on things and can be a little bit possessive. So definitely like insert your boundaries, like tell them your boundaries and yeah, all of that.
Yeah, he has my location and everything. Like he doesn't.
Yeah,
like,
they'd be like that sometimes.
yeah.
Talking about, astrological signs and having sex, I think the best sex is safer sex. And when you think about like, dating and casual sex and all of that, like I think it could be fun and intentional, but at the same time, you want to stay safe. So I want to talk about MyONE condoms. MyONE condoms are amazing. It's my favorite condom. MyONE condoms have this Flex one where it has like the newest technology. It has skin on skin feel. Like, you know how a lot of condoms that are too thick, like the rubbery part, it's just, you can't feel that. You can't feel that penis. You can't feel the partner that well, but not this. This is thin. It has that skin on skin feel. It transfers body heat really well. So definitely check out MyONE Flex. Or if you're someone that is bougie like me, then you would want to check out MyONE condoms because MyONE condoms is a custom condom. Custom, yeah.
That's so cool. Girth. It gets your girth too.
It gets your length and girth.
This is perfect.
Have you heard of custom condoms?
No.
Yeah. It's super cool. Well, since you go on dates, you got to tell everyone about this custom condom.
Yeah.
Because like
they want a snugger or like less snug.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So you basically go to MyONE condoms or click the link in the episode description. You get this fit kit. You measure your length and then you measure your girth. Let's see. What would be your girth, Jade?
Okay. My girth, I'm thick. So my girth big, and my girth like a Coke bottle girth. Like
Whoa.
right here, baby.
That's a Coke can. I
that
don't
big or
know.
what?
I don't know. That looks like it would hurt.
Would that fit in your mouth?
It won't.
It won't fit in your mouth?
I have a small mouth.
I have a small mouth too. I have a small mouth too.
But yes, go to MyONE condoms, get the measuring tape, measure your length and girth, and then order your custom condoms. They have 52 different sizes, so something will fit you perfectly.
Oh,
and there's a thing about like condom that fits perfectly, right? It gives you confidence, it gives you comfort. It's also like a baller move to be like, it's okay, baby girl, I have a custom condom.
That's pretty cool.
Isn't it like sexy?
I'd bet I'd get really wet if a guy said that.
That's what good advertising. I'll get really wet. I would say the same because I think it's like you care a lot about sexual health and making me comfortable. So I appreciate that.
So considerate, so kind.
Yeah, so demure, so mindful. Yeah, we love that. We love a mindful man. But yes, I love MyONE condoms. Okay, so we have. Ooh, how long does it take for you to judge someone when you go on a first date?
I don't really judge them. I'm more like I feel out their energy.
But okay,
more.
I guess like how long does it take you to evaluate if this is like someone that you would want to date further?
Oh,
like,
20 seconds. Like very quick. Like immediately.
Wow.
Immediately. I'm just like, yes or no.
And it's energy.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, I don't like this. Or like, ooh, I like this.
Yeah. It's like how comfortable to make me feel in the first 20 seconds.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, so research found that it takes people 7 seconds.
Oh, wow. That's even shorter. Oh my God, I'm the long one.
Yeah.
I take too long. I gotta shorten that up. What am I doing?
Okay, next, according to a study by Match.com, most couples wait about 3 dates before becoming physically intimate. So 3 dates before they have sex. Do you think that's common?
I think it's pretty common. I think I waited like four dates for my
What do you do on other dates?
Just get to know them, like go to dinners, like hiking. Like
I'm like such a horn dog. I'm like, what do you do?
Oh, dude, most people like bang immediately.
No. I mean,
because I feel like people
not according to the statistic, they wait 3 dates. But
yeah.
if I like someone, and it takes 7 seconds to know, or 20 seconds for you. If I like someone and I'm very drawn to their energy, the first thing I want to know is, do we have sexual compatibility? Oh. And you can only know that through having sex.
Wait, but don't you know if your energy is already good? That is good.
No. I have good chemistry with a lot of people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, doesn't mean I like them sexually or that we are sexually compatible or that we like the same kind of sex stuff.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's like sex world. The sex world is vast, right? There's so many things people can do, and that so many things people can be into. Some people are into, BDSM. Some people are into like playing with others. Some people are into tantra. So there's just like so many things. Like I need to know if we are sexually compatible, and that's why I tend to like have sex earlier than a third date. Yeah.
I think I like to tease myself.
Ooh.
I just like to, what's it called? Edging?
Yeah.
I like to edge myself until like the...
Edge your pussy?
Yeah, edge my pussy in person too. Like I don't want to touch them until like a long time afterwards.
Wow.
So it's like I feel more sensitive.
I feel like that's a Gemini thing.
It's such a Gemini thing. We like to we're just teases.
So have you ever been disappointed after you see their penis?
No, I've never been disappointed.
Really?
There's so much big cock in LA. I've never seen a tiny cock in LA. Like never. Like everyone's like fucking well endowed here. Way better than like other countries.
What do you mean by like well endowed? Like is it 5 inches, more than 5 inches? Like what are we talking about?
Like they have like girth and like probably 5 to 6 inches.
Wow.
Yeah, and like
so you've never seen a small penis or like micro penis?
Never.
Wow.
Never.
I've seen one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
In LA?
Not in LA.
Yeah, see, it's probably in a different country. The micro penises are somewhere else.
LA is so mysterious. It's all this casual sex, big dicks.
I think it's like the food they eat here that makes them have bigger dicks. Like they just grow bigger dicks. Maybe it's the nutrition.
I feel like that's a weird theory.
It's the milk. I think it's the milk. No, I'm serious. Like in Canada, they have smaller dicks compared to the United States.
You think it's because of the milk?
I think it's because of like the hormones.
Stop.
The growth hormones in the milk.
It could be.
There's a lot of HGH.
But a lot of LA people are not from here. They grew up elsewhere.
Okay, but if you're in a warmer climate, I think your dicks will slowly like they're like more swollen.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Dutch guys have huge penises and
you're
they're
right.
cold.
You're
they're in
right.
the cold weather.
I forgot about that.
Okay, you're going to like this one. Number 9. A study by Spotify
Okay.
found that 64% of couples believe having a similar taste in music help them bond and help them have a better sex life.
I agree with that. I like that. 63%?
Yeah.
That's big.
So, do you agree with that?
I agree with that, but like at the same time, I date people that are like totally opposite from me. So like I show them my music and I make them like my music, and then they show me their music and I slowly like their music too. So I think we just end up
liking each other's music. Yeah,
eventually.
which is what Spotify is saying, that it's good for your relationship.
Yeah, I gotta make those playlists, sex playlists be hidden.
What are some songs on your sex playlist?
Oh, weekend all day, like Orna.
Orna?
Orna is like a weekend. It's like, the pussy's so good, you gotta save that shit for later.
Oh, yes. The
That's one of the
Weeknd is so The Weeknd is the most streamed Spotify artist.
Yeah, he's number 2 now. He
he
got kicked off.
By who?
Billie Eilish.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
But anyways, he was number 1 for a long time. And my theory is people just leave him on, like they just play him when they have sex.
I
And
agree. That's why.
Yeah, The Weeknd is like sex music.
Every time I'm having sex, I fucking turn on my Weekend Love playlist. I have a Weekend Love playlist, and it's all like Weekend.
And you're talking about The Weeknd.
Yeah.
And is Reminder on it?
Oh, for sure.
Recommend my song on the radio. That
Busy
is on my
today.
sex playlist as well. Wow. Well, maybe we would have good sex together because
so.
we have a similar Spotify playlist, and I like your music, so that must mean something. Okay, my last one. According to Psychology Today, 58% of women and 72% of men report that touching on the first date significantly increased their attraction.
Yes. Yes, I agree with that. It's the escalating touch method, I'm telling you.
This is your theory
That's my
or your
theory.
method.
Like just one little touch will like make you feel something. Like
But
tingles
okay,
through your whole
I don't
body.
get it because this is saying that it increases attraction. But in my head, it's like, I already know if I'm attracted to you or not, like 7 seconds in. So
Just by looks? But you're more likely to like the person if they touch you.
Is that true for you?
Yeah, for sure. Like if someone touches me, I'm like, oh my God, I'm in love.
But what if you don't like them? What if you like don't have chemistry? Would you still want them to like? No. So
No.
like
I have to be
this is
attracted.
such a weird statistic.
You definitely have to be attracted to them first.
So like you have to like their physical appearance.
First, yeah.
Then the touch
Then the
increases the attraction.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. It's like a drug. Touch is like a drug.
Okay. So before we go, what other tips do you have for single men that want to pull LA hot girl like you?
Okay. I would say don't take her to a dinner date. Go to like an activity, like go to like a arcade room, get her laughing, or take her to a comedy show. Like if you get her laughing, that's how you get in her.
Oh,
You just gotta make her laugh. Because I feel like comedy is just like gets to you. It gets to your heart the quickest.
Oh, you're right. Comedy and food.
Comedy and food. So wine and diner, and then make her laugh. But I say take her to an arcade and make sure she's like having the time of her life. Make sure she's laughing a little bit, and then you slowly,
What if she doesn't like arcade?
Oh, like go grocery shopping together. Like go to Costco, go to
Costco,
go to Ralph's together, and like that's how you know when you're compatible too. Like when you pick similar foods, and then when you guys cook together.
Oh yeah. Oh
so
yeah.
Do something where you're doing an activity together. It builds like the most kind of connection, like because you're building something. You're building like a food. You're building this egg omelet with all these ingredients. It's like purple, red, and
the colors.
The colors.
I'm not gonna lie. Like when we started dating, my partner would like cook for me, but then he'll like have me be sous chef and help with like small things, and that is very like bonding, and it makes me feel like even more attracted to him because I'm like, oh my god, he's such a good cook, and we're doing this thing together. You're right. I think activities is the go-to move here. Yeah.
I also like being love bombed, but maybe that's because I'm traumatized.
That's toxic.
Is it toxic?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Love bombing is toxic. It is not sustainable. And usually people do it because they're insecure and they need validation, or they are narcissistic and they're trying to manipulate you.
I was love bombed in all my relationships.
Yeah, that means something. Jade, you have to come back for another episode where we do therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give you live sex and relationship coaching, and we'll learn all your problems and how to solve it.
I love that.
Where can everyone find you?
Instagram, Jadasaur. JADASAUR, or on Spotify eventually. In a couple months. Yeah.
When is your new song coming out?
I have to change my name, so it's gonna be Jade something. So my new song is probably coming out in a month.
Okay.
Called Hold On.
Awesome.
Hold on to me, baby girl.
Hold on to me, baby girl. Can you sing like a part of it?
Just hold on to me. Don't want us to end like the West Side Story. If you ever feel like you're down on your knees, and whenever you're fed up with life, just give in to me.
That's so sexy.
Oh, man,
That's so cute. I love it. I'm going to be streaming. You guys should be too. Okay, so definitely follow Jade and follow her music journey. Is going to be incredible. I already know. My loves, thank you for watching, listening to the end of the episode. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all the things. I do this for you and for all of us because the more sex positivity in the world, the better. Right? Less shame, more pleasure, more loving, more connection. So thank you for watching and listening, and have an orgasmic day. Bye.
Thanks for listening. This was Love Bites.
Love Bites.
By Dr. Tara. Follow Dr. Tara on social media at lovebites.co. Have an orgasmic day.